Orville United Virtual Choir. We're recording for Sunday, May 29th, and this is Psalm 139, Were I to Cross from Land to Land. You'll find the PDF in the Google Drive, and the accompaniment, if you need it, is just the piano accompaniment, or you can just record to the conducting video. This is going to be a quick notes video on this piece. We're singing 6 verses in 4/4 time. We're singing all 6 verses, but there is a little interlude between every pair of verses. So verse 1 and 2 get sung back to back. Then there's a brief little interlude where we don't sing. I'm just going to do that. Then there's verse 3 and 4 where we sing that. Then there's an interlude, and verse 5 and 6. And then there's a little kind of hook at the very end. So watch out for those things. Now, the hardest part of this actually is just finding the letters, finding that first syllable, because the first syllable of verses 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 are printed on different parts of the score. So verses 3 and 5, you're going to find that first syllable actually the very last bar of the score. So at the very bottom of the score, you're going to see that I and that 5 come, which, I'm thinking it might be a good idea to print this sucker out and just write them on the score, because just scrolling down to the bottom every time just to find those 2 little words is silliness. And then similarly, if you're looking for verses 2, 4, and 6, that's at the bottom of page 1. So again, it's going to be were I, before, I grieve. I think 4 is how. Yeah, how precious. 5 will be come search. And number 6 is how blessed. So this will be fun. Okay, the next thing that I want to go over is just that very first figure where we have the double G at the eighth note, which if you look at that, we kind of repeat the same pattern twice. The second time is a little bit different. So it goes, were I to cross from land to land. So that G is doubled. F, G, G. I can't do this. Who do I think I am? Who am I kidding? Were I to cross from land to land. Okay, or before the blood ran in these veins. So make sure you're doubling up the G. Whereas if we just skip down to the second time we see that pattern, descend the depths or climb the heights. So you see there we don't have the 8th notes and we don't go up to the G. Descend the depths or climb the heights. And it's perfectly acceptable to get a little Irish lilt in your voice if you're singing this song, because it is a bit of a sea shanty, isn't it? Yar, were I to cross from land to land. And don't do a pirate voice. It's not a good idea. So I'm just going to go verses 1 through 6. I'm just going to do that first figure, and you can sing along if you want. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3. Were I to cross from land to land. 1, 2, 3. Before the blood ran in these veins. And when you're doing this, try not to pump the second part of the syllable. Blood ran in. Like, pumping it to get that second syllable to help you find the note. If you can avoid doing that and just slide and hit it, that's probably better. Cross from land. So not cross from. It's not from, right? That's from land. But you got to try to also hit that. So from land. We're not just going to scoop all the way up to the G. So try to be precise if you can. All right. Geez, that's a lot of information. Let's go verses 1 through 6. 1, 2, 3. Were I to cross from land to land. 1, 2, 3. Before the blood ran in these veins. 1, 2, 3. I grieve to hear your enemies. 1, 2, 3. How precious are your thoughts to me. 1, 2, 3. Come search and test this heart, O Lord. 1, 2, 3. How blessed I am. No, yeah, it is how blessed. Okay, let's do that one again. 1, 2, 3. How blessed I am, so bound with love. Let's do that one again. 1, 2, 3. How blessed I am, so bound with love. All right. And so now if we do the second bit, let's just practice the second bit so that we can see that they were not doing the bouncy G part in that second. So it's going to be descend, all right? 1, 2, 3. Descend the depths or climb the heights off. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Were written in your book, O Lord. 1, 2, 3. Long though they scheme with ill intent. 1, 2, 3. More than the shores have grains of sand. Okay, 1, 2, 3. And lead me onward evermore. And lastly, 2, 3. In doubt or blessing, life or death. Okay, and that is it. And then the last little bit you got to go is a little, I just do a little reprise of the very last bar. So it's going to be, my Lord remains with me, bum bum, my Lord remains with me. So it's going to, so you just repeat those last, basically that last 2 bars, right? So it's going to go, in doubt or blessing, life or death, my Lord remains with me. Boom, boom. My Lord remains with me. And then there's going to be a bit of a retardando there. And this would be a really great place to have that harmony. So, my Lord remains with me. Bum, bum. My Lord remains with me. Or whatever you want to do there. Obviously, we need some people to sing the main line, but if you're doing harmonies, this is a great place to not do the harmony at the end and then wait for that second time around, and then we just stack it up. And that would be a very nice way to end that. Okay, I think that really covers everything. I hope this was useful. Let me know in your emails to me if there's anything that I'm missing or that you'd like to see going forward. Otherwise, I'll see you in the conducting video.